What's going on, everyone? My name is James from the FIFA Projects. This is episode 15 of the Arsenal career mode. It seems like these games are going really quickly and we're kind of getting towards the end of this career mode. At least that's what it feels like to me, even though we're only 15 episodes in. So I think I've played around 30 games then, because I try to average 2 games per episode, which I think is great. I think it kind of works out around a 10-minute video, that sort of range, which I think is good. I think when you start going into 20-minute videos, at least for me, it becomes a little more difficult to sit and watch something for 20 minutes, but I might experiment with that at a later date. And coming up against Liverpool here now, in the first time we played Liverpool, we struggled. It was the first game where first few games, we kind of coasted in, felt really good, felt like it wasn't too difficult, and then Liverpool came about, and I don't remember if we lost that game. I don't remember the result, but I know they definitely played better than us in that game, and we struggled with that. So this time I've got to be making sure I'm on my A game, making sure I'm thinking about the passes I'm making, the shots that I'm taking on and not taking on, and really just considering every move that I'm making. And I want to give a shout out, guys, to somebody, Connor Mitchell. I want to give a shout out to you, brother. Really giving some positive insights and at least thanking me for doing the videos and giving me other suggestions and things, so I appreciate you, brother. And you know, when you're commenting, it doesn't go unnoticed. I always make sure I comment back. I'm always engaged and trying to make sure I'm keeping everybody happy, so I hope you appreciate that. And we're going to talk about a topic that you actually brought up in the comment section of the last video, or it may have been the video before. I think it was actually episode 13. So we're going to talk about that in this episode, which is going to be about a Chelsea career mode, which is what you wanted, and so you're going to have it. I'm going to finish this season, and then I'm going to do one more season of this Arsenal career mode. So I would say in the next month or two, the Chelsea one will be out. That is definitely the next career mode I'll be doing. And in the second season of this Arsenal career, I am going to be simming some games in the second season, so it will be a quicker season than the first. As you can see, the first, the half-time stats there, it was just, we had 9 shots but 2 on target, and that isn't really something that I'm interested in having. I prefer to have a lot more shots on target than what we did, and you can see we're missing a lot of these shots here. But it's all good. In the end, 0-0. I guess it's a deserving result, was 0-0, so that's okay. But to go back onto the Chelsea career mode, let me know what formation you would like me to play for that career mode. I know it's a long time in advance, but it's nice to talk about those things and see. So Connor, or anybody else that wants to comment, tell me what formation you'd like me to play, similar one to this, maybe a 4-3-3. Obviously you've got to have a think about the team and who they have. It can't just be any formation. And also I would say that Chelsea's a really good suggestion, because when I used to play career mode a lot more than I have been doing in the last year, I always used to go for a Chelsea career mode. It used to be my favourite career mode to do, so I'm definitely going to look forward to doing that. I haven't probably done Chelsea career mode for maybe 2 years, so I'm excited for that already before I've even started it. And the main topic of this video, though, is what I promised, which is going to be about the World Cup mode. And I know I've briefed on it and talked slightly about it in other episodes, and I just promised that I was going to go a bit more in depth for this video, so that's what I'm going to deliver. And just tell you guys, at some point in this video, I'm going to tell you everything you basically need to know about it and condense it down into maybe a 2-minute conversation or something like that, so you've not got to go and do all the research and spend all your time looking for it. So look out for that later in this episode. I'm going to go into that. I have to talk about this though before, which is, this is the most important part, guys, so please remember this, what I'm about to say now, and act on it. Who would you like me to sign for this career mode? My guess is going to be we're going to have around 100 million by the end of the season, and I know it's coming around, but I know it's far away. It seems far away, but I promise you guys, it's going to come around quicker than you realise. And if it's going to seem very, very quick that we're going to be at the end of the season, and I don't want to be in a position where I'm making transfers and you guys haven't got any input on that. And I think that's kind of what happened at the start. It didn't seem like you guys had much input, which is not something I wanted to do. But I got to give myself, cut myself a little bit of slack is really what I need to do, because obviously I was just starting out. So I'd like to know, guys, who I should sign with that transfer. Just name as many players as you want. The more players you name, obviously the more chance there is. It needs to make sense. I'm not just going to sign anybody that you say. It does need to make sense. So maybe have a look at the squad and see where I've got things and where you think my weaknesses are, and what players we've got in certain positions. And name a few players. Name 5-10 players if you want. And I can go through and have a think about which ones I want to do. As I said in the last episode, I actually love the format of these commentaries with talking a little longer without cuts. Obviously that does mean I'm going to stutter a little more on my words, I'm going to say things a little wrong, but I kind of like the rawness of it, opposed to just being, I don't think people relate to it when it's just so perfect, and the thing is, nobody's perfect. So when you see a video that you see someone and they're just talking so clearly and everything they say is perfect in the perfect timing, I can do that if you want me to, but I just think it comes off a little bit fake, and it's not really the real me. It's not really a lot of YouTubers that you might see in all different industries. A lot of it comes across to me a little fake, a little bit like adverts or like commercials. It comes across like that because they're scripting everything. I'm not scripting anything here. I'm just talking straight off my tongue. Whatever I think is what I'm saying. So I think that's the best way to do it, and that's the way I'm going to keep doing it for now at least. So to get into the World Cup talk, this is going to be a lot of the rest of the video, guys. I'm going to talk about this. I'm just going to break everything down that I know and hopefully give you guys some information that you don't know. So first of all, you all probably know this, the World Cup is in Russia for 2018, it was in Brazil for 2014, 2010 was South Africa, and 2010 South Africa, FIFA brought a game out. I played that, it was a good game. And FIFA 14 was an Ultimate Team version of the game, and I don't think you had to pay for that either. And then 2018 again is going to be, I'm guessing, just a better version of the 2014 is my assumption. Ultimate Team is going to come out on May the 29th, which is a Tuesday. So you'll be able to come home from school or work or whatever your situation is and play. It's free. It's going to be a free add-on. It's not going to cost anything. Obviously, you'll be able to purchase packs and things like that. It's going to include all the stadiums, guys. So all the stadiums that the teams are going to be playing in is what it will include. So you'll get to experience that, which is going to be totally different from normal FIFA. You're also going to have, I'm just trying to think of these because I'm playing these off the top of my head. All the teams. So all the teams that are in the World Cup are going to be in this game as well. So the Ultimate Team is going to be, just thinking about the Ultimate Team, it's going to be, Chemistry's going to have a new system, obviously, with linking players with nationality. I don't know 100% how it's going to work, but it'll be slightly different to what normal Ultimate Team is like, and I think that's going to make for some fun games and fun teams to build. I'm not sure, again, if you can purchase players. I'm going to guess that there is not going to be a transfer market, that you have to get players from packs which you buy with coins and things, which I think is going to be great. One thing I hope they don't do is like squad builder challenges and all those kinds of things. I think they will do that, honestly. I think it makes more money for them, so I think they'll do it. I don't want to see it though. It's something I don't want to see. I want it to be the only way to get players is packs. There's no other way to get players than packs. It's what I would prefer it to be. And I think that's all there really is to say, guys. We just have to wait until the day. I don't know when it's going to come out. I'm going to guess it would come out at Monday at like 12 AM, something like that. And you're going to have to, it's going to. I'm going to say it's going to come out at midnight, and you're going to have to get up and download it, or wait till the next morning, or whatever you want to do, depending on where you live as well. I'm talking about UK time, so you're going to have to think about for that, for when for where you live in the world. And it's not going to be it's not going to be a big deal if you have to wait a little longer or download it in the morning or whatever. I'm guessing the download's probably going to take an hour or two. I don't know. I'm just going from previous experience. Usually it takes around an hour or so depending on your internet speed. And I think that's it, guys. Honestly, I don't think there's anything else to touch on. So far, if you've liked this video, there is still going to be a little bit left, guys. But if you've liked the video, please like the video. Just liking the video lets me know I'm doing a good job. As I explained in the last episode, I don't make any money from you liking the video. I don't really get anything from it other than internal value. I get intrinsic value is what I get from that. So I appreciate it, and keep commenting, everybody. Whoever you are, just keep commenting and letting me know what you want to see, and I can perfect this for you. You know, the more you comment, the more I understand what you want, the more I can make the videos better and better. And I think as the weeks go by, my personal goal, obviously, other than entertaining and making this fun for you, that's my main goal. And my second goal, which is for you as well, which is I just want to keep making the videos better. I've explained how I want the commentary to be. I've explained how I want things to be, and you guys can give me your input on that as well. But I want to just, every week that goes by, I want to be better than I was the week before. That's my goal, is to be a little bit better than I was the week before, and that little bit better over the course of a year or 2 years is going to show, and it's going to show how much we've moved forward with this. So I want to thank you guys for watching this episode. I appreciate your time, and I'll be back tomorrow with episode 16. Thank you.